Okay, you got the Budman here again. There I am. How we doing? I gotta get my back spears on. I don't have a back fork. Question arose that what do I do besides farm? What is my job? Well, my job is okay, you got the Budman back here. We are heading out to the field to pick up some bales. Brian came up yesterday and raked it. Looks like there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe a dozen so bales out here. We'll pick them up and we'll bring them back up to the buildings right here. And then we'll head down to bottoms to pick those up. So corn's not looking too bad. That's a good thing. Tell you what really looks nice is these oats. When I get up by these oats, I'll show you. They look good. Here's the oats field they planted this year. This will be alfalfa next year. By another 3 weeks or so, maybe a month at the most, we'll come up and we'll bale this up. Okay, we got one loaded up. So now we only got about 15 more to go. So we'll take these back. Ron did a nice job of spraying this corn. Boy, it looks nice. I gotta get my back spears on. I don't have a back forks. I don't have them on there yet. They're still down in Preston, so take one bale at a time, but it saves them from coming up to do it. This way I can do it for them and get them off the field. And that way the second crop can come in and you see it's starting to green up really well. So we'll get a nice second crop off of here too. So farming takes time. It takes time. So once again, you got the Budman. Ta-ta for now. Well, good morning. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. You got the Budman here in beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. It's about 68 degrees on, what is today, Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday, June 24th. Heading to the farm. We have fencing to do, spraying to do. We had a couple trees fall over, so I get that done and put that fence back up. Gotta go put the floodgate fence across the creek, put the electric fence up top so we can bring the rest of the cows up on the creek side. So that's what my game plan is today. Shane is helping somebody put a door in, garage door in today, so he's going to come out hopefully about 10 o'clock, and by then I should be ready for spraying. So we'll see what happens then. But until we get to the farm, I will fill you in a little bit more once we get out there. I want to give a good shout out to everybody in Jackson County, actually the state of Iowa and the country. Just make sure we stay safe with this stupid pandemic going on. But it's getting crazy. It's a crazy world, I'm telling you. Also want to say hello to a couple good buddies of mine, Chad and Cody. So they're followers. So shout out to you guys. Hey, huh? So Jackson County's finest. So we'll talk at you later. Okay, you got the Budman here again. There I am. How we doing? What we got here is we got a lot of trees down. Lots of trees down, as you can see. The fence goes there, but it's down here. I got to put this up all the way back over there. And with the materials I have here, we got to do this. So it's going to be an ugly, ugly mess. But it's got to get done. So like I said, you got the Budman here making fence in beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. You got the Budman back here. A little breezy here. Fence is done. You see I had to cobble 1, 2, 3, 4 wires together. The posts are all bent up from the trees falling on them. But I went down 9 rods that way and about 4 that way. Tightened them all together here. So we got it all put back together. So now we can get the put the cows up over here. I actually got to go up there and put the electric fence on top of that big hill up there around that field there. We'll do that next. Once we get the electric fence up, we can put the cows over in this here pasture here. Okay, we'll see you back up on the other hillside. So with that being said, hello there, Mr. Raider. Ta-ta for now. Hey, you got the Budman here again in beautiful Jackson County. As you can see, it's a little breezy out. What I'm going to do here now is I'm going to run electric fence all the way down, around. It's about 3/4 of a mile. Got to run down and bring it back, tie it together, and we'll have it. Come up with a little contraption here. I got all my stuff back here, the wire, everything I need. So I'm going to show you what we made with the help of Shane and the school with Mike Marshall. Come up with this little gadget here. This gadget here. What this does here is it fits down in here and it fits down in that ball there. And then we hook things together. So I'll show you when I get it together. Maybe. Okay, so you see that fits on there. And then this piece here goes up on here, like so. Kind of nifty. Mike Marshall from Bellevue Community Schools and Shane Kelchin, my little right-hand man who's supposed to be here and not, but we put this together. So next we put this on here like that, and we just tie the string off over there and bring it back, and we just run along it all the way up and around, turn around, come right on back. We'll end right back here. So it's a pretty nifty little thing. It just spins out and away it goes. And then it could fall off, right? But guess what? We have one more piece to put on. This piece here fits on here like this. Put the key in, and there it is. So then it will slide over. It can't go anywhere. That catches it. So it's pretty nifty. Works pretty good. So what we'll do now is we'll tie it off. We'll run it down all the way up and around, then we'll come back and I'll show you how that works here shortly. So hang on. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm going to do here is, as you can see, I got this tied off. Run it down all the way down. I'll get in the side by side and we'll just run her all the way down and around and back up. And then we'll see, we'll tie it when we come back around to the back top. We'll put the bottom on first, and then we'll come back and put the top on. We'll come all the way back, and we'll tie it off right here to make one consecutive loop. Then we put a electric fencer on it, and then it will charge to keep the cows hopefully out of the cornfield and over here where they belong. So, okay, with that being said, we'll talk to you here in a little bit. What it does is go slowly, we'll just run around, just wheels it off. Pretty slick. We used to walk this, and it was harder. Now I drive it. Like I said, I used to walk this whole thing, but then we come up with this little invention. It works out pretty slick. So now we just go on, and we just have to put the clips, the wire on the clips there, and away we go. Works out pretty slick. So that's all it is right there. But I got a long ways to go, way up there yonder. I started way over there, come all the way up, come back through, all the way to the end here. Now I have to splice this, cut the wire, run it back through here, re-splice it together so I can turn this around, and then we'll head back the other way. Then it'll be all one connection, one loop, one big loop. So that's what we need, one big loop. And we'll put our electric fencer right here. This will go back in the ground. That's our ground rod here, the wire to it. And then we'll put our fencer right here, and that'll keep the cows hopefully out of this cornfield. So what we need to do is we need to do this. We put this in 2, 4, 6 barbed wires, I guess. We put this in all the way over to the corner, all the way up the last time. That was about 4 years ago. We put this brand new fence in, and now what we need to do is put a brand new fence in all the way down through here and up over there. That way I don't have to worry about this electric fence. But it gives me something to do. Looks like we got a tree that needs to come down. That's going to end up on this fence, so that's going to have to come down this fall. So with that being said, I'm going to splice this wire together here, turn this thing around, run it through the 2 white insulators, and run it all the way back down that way. So okay, I'll see you at the other end. I got it done. As you can see, I got the top wire, the bottom wire, hooked it together there. Runs all the way down and around, and away we go. So now I got to get the fencer hooked up, then we can bring cows back here. So I'll show you here in a second. So it took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, to run this up all the way to the other end and back. So time consuming, but better than walking. Got the old Kawasaki mule. Saved me a lot of walking. Corn's looking good. We'll get the cows up in here. Put my 20 cow calf pairs up into here, and Nathan was up shredding the waterways as much as he could. Got a nice timber here. We deer hunt up in here too. So okay, now we're heading back to the farm. Gonna move a couple round bales yet, and then we're gonna be done. I think my wife's gonna come out. So with that being said, don't forget to push that like button. Subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns, let Ron know. With that being said, you got the Budman from Jackson County, Iowa. See you later. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms in beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. Anyway, you have the Budman here, heading out to the farm here just to check things out. We got all the cows up here now, so there should be cow calves on my side, pond pasture side. I think there's 67 total head. That's cow calves, bulls. And on the creek side there should be 22 total head, cow calf, bull. That's about 90 head total up here that I take care of, cow calves. So go out and just take a quick look at those and maybe give them a little snack and then go from there. But anyway, I guess there was a question out there, how come the Budman doesn't farm full time? And what does he do? Well, I guess you'll have to stay tuned, because I will show you what I do the next time we turn this on. So until then, we will be in suspense. From beautiful Jackson County, Iowa, you got the Budman from Hartung Family Farms. It's 89 degrees, it's 3 o'clock on the July 1st. With that being said, we'll talk at you later. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. You got the Budman here, showing off my bale truck, because it is for sale. Anyway, the question arose that what do I do besides farm? What is my job? Well, my job is, the million-dollar question is, I work for the Bellevue Police Department. There's one of our squad cars. I started in August of 1990. August of 1990. So come the 31st of this month, I'll have 30 years in. So with that being said, I'm getting close to retirement. I'm halfway there. I'm tired. So anyway, I love what I do. Like I said, I started out on third shift. Through the years, I worked my rank up to assistant chief. That's my current position. So that's what I do. Part-time farmer, full-time Bellevue police officer. Love what I do. I love working with kids. I'm in the schools a lot. Hope that answers your question. If you got any more questions, comments, or concerns, put them down. Once again, you got the Budman from beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. Make sure you push that like button, subscribe. Once again, I want to give a shout out to Bubba's Bar in Lamont. I was over there eating the other night, and boy, I got some good food. You got the Budman here once again. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. I'm back at the farm, as you can see. We are today, I got Shane here. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Shane's going to get this fired up and go spray thistles. I'm going to head down the creek, and I'm going to put up a fence across the creek, and then put out mineral for the cows. By that time, I'll come up, and hopefully Shane will have about 3/4 of that pond pasture done. So we got to put manure out for the cows. So that's what we're going to do today. As you can see earlier in this video, I showed you what I did on my real job. So I'm farmer by day, police officer by day, and then I'm farmer by day and night. So part-time farmer, full-time police officer, like I said before. Come July 31st, I'll have my 30 years in. It's a great job to have, great career. They're just like anything else in careers, you always have a couple bad apples out there. So one bad police officer doesn't make us all bad. So there's a lot of good to police officers. So with that being said, we're going to keep going here. As you can see, I got a bunch of kitties laying around here again. I got a little kitten, there he is. Right over there, little kitten. So we're going to feed the cats, water the cats, and then we're going to get to work. So with that being said, you got the Budman from beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. Today is the 4th of July. It is the first day in 30 years I have not had to work this day. On a normal year, this day at this time at 11:05, there would be a parade going through this town. And there would probably be anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 people that come here to watch this parade. Right down Riverview, and then it turns on to 62, which is State Street, and goes up around to the park. But so today I'm off, so my beautiful wife, Jeanette, and I are heading to the farm to, as you can see in the back, there's a bucket to the old 15 series that I just took down a couple months ago. Taking that back home. Got to grab some mineral for the cows, and then we'll come back up. Like I said, it's the 4th of July. It's a beautiful day in beautiful Jackson County. So we're going to head down to the farm and see what's going on down that way there. So we will pick you up down there when we're unloading this big piece of metal in the back. So with that being said, see you later on. Okay, you got the Budman here in Preston, Iowa. It's hot, as you can see. I'm starting to sweat just standing here. Got the bucket unloaded. Had to come down and get some mineral for the cows. So now we're going to head up and give the mineral to the cows up in Bellevue. And then I don't know what we're going to do. Like I said before, this is the first time in 30 years I got the 4th of July off, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. So fat cattle are looking good. They're boss. Boss. Pat's out spraying beans. We got to run the water tank over to the Huffman farm here shortly, the way it sounds. So it's all hooked up, ready to go. Just got to run it over there. So with that being said, you got the Budman from Hartung Family Farms in Clinton County now, but I'm from beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. With that being said, you guys have a great 4th of July. If you're doing fireworks, make sure you're safe. With that being said, you got the Budman signing off.